crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And this is Beckham. Can he finish? He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk.
Has another go! And for a moment, time stood still. De Jong. Over to the left. Gakpo. Bergomi does well to get it back. Beckham. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bellingham. And it's Beckham. This looks promising. It's Rashford! He's missed, but not by that far. And here's Van Basten. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Rashford! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Dumfries. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Bernardo Silva. Out for a throw. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Rashford is onto this. Oh, well played, well played. De Jong. And it's Memphis Depay. Reinders. Frimpong.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's found a way through. Great work on the overlap. And that'll be a goal kick. Tries to pass it through. Gakpo looking to run onto it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's managed to get free. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Depay.
Memphis Depay really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Van Dijk. Van Dijk pokes it out wide. Adams. Beckenbauer. And it's Zanetti. And he's picked it up out wide. Rashford! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This is their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Beckham! Goal! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
23, David Beckham. David Beckham. David Beckham.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Crossed into the box. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That has been slung wide. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's going right the way across. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Great vision. Now it's Rashford. Rashford. Oh, this is a terrific run. Van Basten receives it in a wide position. Chance, surely! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 3 coming up. Beckenbauer with the short one. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the... And a chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just eases him off the ball. Frimpong. And the return pass. He's looking wide. Now it's Gakpo. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And this is Van Basten. He's found some... Shoots! Now, this time, surely! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Bellingham certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Gravenberg. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Beckham. Now it's Van Basten. Now that looks a decent ball. Played in deep. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45-minute game here? It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. The referee's awarded a free kick. Frimpong. Beckham looking understandably energised after his goal. That looks a good ball through. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Gravenberg. De Jong into the channel. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Beckenbauer. And it's Bellingham. Rijkaard. And Zanetti. Beckham. And this is Van Basten. Shifted it to the flank. He's in plenty of space here. And it's hoisted clear. That's a throw. Bellingham has a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Still just the single goal between the sides. Can he latch on to this?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Frimpong. Now it's Memphis Depay. Now it's Gakpo. He has found a way through. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Gakpo. He's shifting through the gears here. Bergomi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Van Basten. Oh, that was vital. Nicely spread. Frimpong. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Dumfries. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played out towards the right wing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Big header! And that would have won it.
Van Basten really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 22.
Beckenbauer plays it short.
Substitution in progress.
He's having a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Marlen. De Jong. And it's Stefan de Vrij. It's Van Dijk. Stefan de Vrij. And it's Van Dijk. Out to the right. And Marlen. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So there's going to be another change here. Bebeto to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Number 12, Van Basten. Coming on to replace him is...
And it's Denzel Dumfries.
15,
And here's Gravenberg.
The Netherlands really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Bernardo Silva. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Defending here is really tight. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lang is fouled.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Rashford. Coming on the field is number 13.
It's a mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need.
Omiya Ardija can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And they win it back again. And it's Kukçu. He's picked his way through.
3 minutes at a time.
And the shot! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Gravenberg. That's a shade optimistic. And there goes the final whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Beckham claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything worked very nicely.
And a quick announcement today.